everybody, welcome to this video. My name is Melanie Josephine. I am the author of Rock Your Pair, Love Life Simplified, and I am also a life coach. And today we are talking about a very important topic, which is not to send any sensitive information via text message. And when I say this, I don't mean like your bank details or anything like this. When I say sensitive information, what I mean is when it comes to your family, when it comes to your friends, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, over time we all have certain situations where we feel hurt, or we don't like something that another person did, or we feel angry. I mean, there are all sorts of different situations in life, and sometimes we make the mistake to text message the person who hurt us or who made us angry, and that is not a good idea. And I'm gonna elaborate a little bit now why that is not a good idea. But if you had the same experience like I have, that if you feel overwhelmed and you text message somebody and then it all goes wrong, please message me in the comments below and let me know what you have learned from that experience. So the reason it is not recommendable to message somebody when you feel this way is because people read messages over and over again. And the same thing has also happened to me. When somebody has sent me a message like this, I do the same thing. I read the message over and over and over again, and I get more upset and more angry the more I read this message. And it's obviously not a good idea to keep doing that, but it is just, I think it is just how our brains work. It's just natural that we do that, and because we do that, because we have almost like evidence, whether it's a text message or even if it's a voice message, still you can listen to it over and over again. So because of that, and also because of the fact that you don't have all of the information, because when you have a text message or a voice note, you have only those words. You cannot ask any questions unless you call the person or you meet in person. And so just know that you simply don't have all of the information, because you just don't. And so when you message a person with your feelings, then this person also doesn't have all of the information that you have. And what I mean by that is they don't know what else you're going through. They don't know in what situation you sent this message. They don't know if you just wanted to share your feelings or if you wanted to intentionally hurt them. So there is a lot of information that gets lost, and then obviously there's no facial expression or body language. So especially with people that are very important to you, before you send a message, ask yourself, actually I would say no, don't send a message at all. Call them or set up a meeting. And if it's not possible to meet anytime soon, then call them. Because the problem is, the longer you store this information inside you, the more angry you get and the more resentful you get, and then things become much bigger than they actually are. Because very often there's only this very small thing that upset us or that made us angry, but then when we don't express express ourselves, when we don't talk to the other person, when we don't share our feelings because we're scared, because it is very, very brave to share your feelings, but also something really wonderful can happen when you share your feelings, because you get more connected, your relationship with that person grows, and you become better friends, more connected partners. And yes, there is the opportunity that when you do that, that you get hurt, because maybe the other person doesn't welcome that you're sharing your feelings. Maybe the other person isn't open for that. But that's why you need to make sure that you are sharing with people that you can trust. And if you want to create a very fulfilling and happy life, this sounds very generic, but if you want to create relationships that are very strong, that lift you up when you're down, and that are very open and trustworthy, then this is what you need to do. When you have a trustworthy relationship with somebody, you shouldn't worry about having these conversations, because I mean, very often we use text message or voice note because we don't have time, or we don't have the courage to speak to the person directly. But not speaking to somebody directly can be so destructive, can destroy friendships and relationships, just because of what I mentioned before, just because not all the information is shared. And also, when you share something, then the other person doesn't have the opportunity to express themselves, because when you meet someone or when you talk to somebody on the phone, they can respond immediately rather than reading or listening to a message over and over again. And then, yeah, it is just a bad cycle. So very, very important, or very, very good piece of advice. When you are in a situation like this, call the person or meet the person. And probably if you can't meet them immediately, call them, because otherwise you just build resentment and things get bigger than they need to be. Yeah, that's all I wanted to share for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you would like to share something with me in the comments below, please do so. And otherwise, I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!